Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well this morning. This is a 15-minute beginner's Vinyasa flow class. So if you are new to yoga and you are looking for a great way to start your day, then this is the perfect class for you. You don't need any props, you don't need any experience with yoga. Just grab your mat, you don't even need a mat. Just grab anything, do it on the floor, do it on carpet, just watch out for carpet burn. And we will go and get started. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy it. Subscribe to stay updated. I post out 3 new yoga flows every week. Okay guys, let's just start our class in a comfortable seated position, letting the hands rest onto the tops of the knees. Let your eyes float closed just to help turn your awareness away from the external world. Let all of your attention, all of your focus rest on your internal world, on your body and on your flow of breath. Taking one nice long inhale, allow it to lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, just relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the face. Letting any tension you might be holding in the body melting away on the exhale. And I just want you to follow that breath up and down the spine. Sitting up a little taller each time, lengthening on your inhale. And relaxing, arriving on your mat into this present moment as you exhale out. And then set an intention to stay with your breath through this practice. That is what makes it a yoga practice and not just a stretch. It's the awareness and the presence that we have as we move through these poses. From here, you can either keep your eyes closed, or you might want to float them open. We're just going to walk the fingertips as far away as we can out to the sides of the body, drawing the shoulders down from the ears. So you're already feeling a little stretch across the top of the shoulders. On an inhale, right arm reaches up. On an exhale, take that right hand to the left side of the head. With each exhale, let your face relax. Let your head be nice and heavy and relaxed. And you can bring in some movement here if that feels good. So I love to draw my chin in towards the shoulder and then lift the chin up. So find what feels good here as long as you're feeling some sort of release into the left side of your neck. And we're going to take it all the way into a side stretch from here. So come down to your left palm, little bend into the elbow as you reach your right arm all the way up and over. On an inhale, just opening up the chest, looking up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, you're just rounding down, reaching with the fingers. On an inhale, open up the chest. On an exhale, just rounding, reaching to the corner of the mat with your fingers. So you're finding that stretch through the side of the body. Inhale to lift. And exhaling to round. So you can keep that going a few more times. All of your awareness through the right side of the body. And slowly coming all the way back to center. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, left hand to the right side of the head. Same thing here, you can either hold nice and still, you can bring that movement in, chin draws to the chest and the shoulder, and the chin lifts back up. All of your attention, all of your focus is on that right side of the neck. Just being aware of all the different sensations that are arising in the body. And taking it into that side stretch, right palm comes down, left arm comes up and over. Remember to listen to your body here. We don't want to overstretch the side of the body, you just want to feel a nice gentle stretch into the side, and maybe into that lower back. As you exhale, start to round, reach your fingertips away from you. And as you inhale, open up the chest, draw that left shoulder back. Keep moving with the breath, keep that. Last one. Inhale, come all the way back to center, so the sides of the body should be a little bit warmer. We're going to come round into our tabletop position and just warm up the spine. So on an inhale, you're dropping your belly towards the mat as you draw the shoulder blades down the back, pulling the chest through the arms and slightly lifting the chin. And as you exhale, you're rounding, chin to the chest, tailbone underneath, pressing all of your weight into the upper back. We've got 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale to round. Coming into neutral spine, tucking the toes underneath, finding our first down dog. So drawing in an inhale, and as you exhale, pressing your tailbone up towards the sky. And you can take a moment just to walk your dog out. So if you're feeling super tight in your hamstrings this morning, just bring a deeper bend into your knees. We're going to get a little bit more movement into the body, get that energy flowing with the breath. So send your gaze to the hands and slowly start to walk those feet forward. You can lift onto your fingertips, you can lift your hands off the mat. We're going to have the feet hips distance apart, a little bend into the knees, holding the elbows at the crown of the head drop. Allow everything in your upper body to be super heavy and relaxed. If you like, you can bring little bends into the knees to deepen that stretch into the hamstrings. Quite nice to bring a little twist as well into the body, getting that extra stretch through the side, just finding whatever feels good. Listen to your body here. And then hands coming to the shins, or you can take your fingertips to the mat. You want to be able to straighten out your back on an inhale. So maybe if you feel like you're rounding, bring those hands up a little higher. And on an exhale, try and keep that length through the spine as you release back into your forward fold. And you can keep your hands, your fingertips either side of the legs, or you can bring your hands around the back of the legs for an extra little stretch. But be mindful not to overstretch the lower back. On an inhale, palms together, rise all the way up to standing, lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen the spine, open the chest. Little bend into the knees, step back with your left foot, keep your toes tucked underneath. Just slowly lower down to your left knee. If this is enough, you're going to stay here, making sure your right knee is over your ankle. Or in an inhale, press your palms together, lift up and out of the hip crease, sending the gaze up towards the thumbs. Finding that stretch through the left hip flexor. Perfect. As you exhale, hands come down, back knee lifts, step all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palms together, lift the gaze, switch the core on at the top. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Switching sides, bending into the knees, stepping back with your right foot. Slowly lowering down to your right knee. Inhale, palms together, lifting up and out of your hip crease. See if you can shift your gaze to the thumbs. Perfect. Exhale, hands down. Back knee lifts. Stepping back to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Moving with your breath. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up standing. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. This time the back knee is going to stay lifted. So stepping back with your left toes. You can either hold here if that's enough, especially if you struggle with your balance. Or in an inhale, you're pressing your palms together as you lift into your high lunge. Maybe even sending the gaze up towards the thumbs. Stay nice and strong here. And exhale, hands down, stepping back to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway look forwards. Exhale to your fold, finding a little bit more length in the hamstrings this time. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, palms together. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Well done, we're switching sides, bending into the knees, right foot steps back. Knee stays lifted on an inhale, rise all the way up to high lunge. Nice and active through that back leg, nice and strong. Exhale, hands come down, stepping back to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palms together, rise all the way up standing. And exhale, back into your fold. Last round, inhale, halfway. Stepping back this time with your left foot. This time it's a 45-degree angle, so it's a warrior one stance. We're going to take it into a little pyramid pose. So your left hip is drawing down, your right hip is pulling back. Legs are going to stay straight if they can, or you've got a nice little bend into your front knee. On an inhale, open your chest, sending the tailbone up behind you. As you exhale, folding in towards that right leg. You want to find a really nice deep hamstring stretch here. You've got 3 breaths. See if you can release any more into your exhale. Perfect, then bringing a little bend into the front knee, stepping back to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen last time. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up standing, lift the gaze. Still moving with that breath, exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway. Stepping back this time with your right foot, 45 degrees. Inhale, halfway look forward. Left hip is pulling back, right hip's pulling forward. Exhale to your fold. 3 breaths here. There's going to be a little bit of discomfort in the back of that hamstring. You're not forcing it, just relax on your exhale. Let the weight of your body, let the relaxation do all of the work for you in deepening that stretch. And slowly bending into the front knee, step back to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway look forward. Last time, exhale to fold. Inhale, draw all the way up, palms together, lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. This time we're stepping back to plank, hands down. Stepping back, we're going to lower through chaturanga, so you can take your knees down if you need to. Otherwise they stay lifted, elbows point back behind you, slowly lowering with control. Inhale, upward facing dog, or you're in your baby cobra. Chest nice and open. Take a couple of breaths here. And slowly lower your knees down. Draw your hips over your knees. Then we're going to slide the hands forward, taking it into puppy pose. So a great stretch for your upper back. Arms extended, see if you can keep your elbows lifted. Forehead rests. If you want a deeper stretch, chin and the chest melt down towards the mat. And slowly on your next inhale, hands walking in. Exhale, round through the spine. Chin to the chest and just give the hips a little wiggle from side to side. Slowly coming down to seated. Just finishing with a couple of seated stretches. So gently bring the soles of your feet together, letting the knees open. Quite a bit for the front of the hips, so we're just going to have a little stretch for the inner hips. Fingers interlacing round the toes, or if you're feeling super tight in the hips, you can hold your shins and gently press the insides of your legs out with your elbows. Inhale, finding length through the spine, chest nice and open, and exhaling into your butterfly pose. You've just got 3 deep breaths here, breathing into those inner hips. And slowly rolling up on an inhale, left leg extends. Finding our half butterfly pose, again more of a stretch into the hamstring. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale to fold, just taking hold of wherever you can. It might be the back of the knee, might be the foot. Just finding 3 breaths in this pose. And slowly rolling up on an inhale. Gently switching sides, last stretch. Inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, folding 3 breaths on this side. And slowly releasing, coming up on an inhale. And just finishing where we started, so in a comfortable seated position. On an inhale, just draw the palms together over the head, bringing all the energy up. And exhale that wonderful energy down to the heart. Take a moment just to find gratitude for yourself for taking this time out of your morning to devote it to both your mind and your body, to get your energy flowing, to get you vibrating at a higher frequency. So you're able to attract all of those things you desire and you deserve in that external world. Bow the head down to your heart. Namaste.